Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, it's been a couple weeks.
Just,
How's everybody been?
It has.
All right, rested now.
Yeah.
Finally.
I've been restless.
How was St. Patrick's
actually.
Day? Because I know we originally missed that show because, well, you had to work. And St. Patty's Day, we all got to go out and get drunk off Guinness.
Yeah.
I worked from like 2 to like midnight that day at a bar.
Did you get to drink while you were working?
Nope.
Dude, not on the job.
Nope.
So,
Against the
it's
rules.
a radio station, correct?
Yeah.
And they don't let you drink while you're doing it.
No. Well,
They
that's because we do
suck.
have to drive the station vehicle and stuff.
Okay,
and,
that's
it's-
fair.
Comes with that, so it's okay though. I mean, honestly, it's more fun to watch people be drunk.
Yeah.
So, but me and
Dude,
Jordan made
drunk
up for
people
it,
watching
like, the
is the best.
Yeah.
Say it.
I think you and me made up for it like the week after.
Oh, yes,
and
of
we
course.
just- yeah, we
Partied
went-
too hard.
Yeah.
Just
Did
a
you
little
go to Ren
much.
Fair yet?
Yes, went to the Ren Fair. Drank some there too.
Past Sunday.
Who doesn't drink when you're at Ren Fair?
I mean, you kind of have to.
Yes.
When I go, normally I'll stop off at one of my friends' pubs, and he sees me, and he's like, "Here, who's all your friends? They're all of age. Take a drink."
Oh,
Then I'll be walking down.
where's this pub?
Yeah.
I'll see friends, and I'll be like, "Hey, try this. What I have in this glass." They're like, "Well, I'll raise you with this drink." I'm like, "Pull out another flask. Try this one." They're like, "Try this one." I'm like, get shit faced.
This is
real
the way to
quick.
go.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
this
I know
is the
so
way.
many people. Everybody's like, "Try this drink," because we all bring alcohol in there.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hell
You're
yeah.
not supposed to, but
Oh well,
as a pirate, it's easy to sneak it in.
exactly.
You have so many pouches and everything.
Smuggler.
Yeah,
Smuggler's
exactly.
pouch.
Yeah.
And one of my friends that does Captain Jack was there, and he's like, "Here, try this rum called Rumbu." And tonight I'm going off after the show and going to buy a bottle of it.
Nice.
It's actually really good, like a caramel taste.
Okay.
So that's fun. But yeah, we've been gone. We didn't have a show last week, but we are back.
Yes.
So any new comics for y'all?
I haven't picked anything up, but I do want to go grab this one, "The We Are Demons" by Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder, because that duo is just a duo you can't break.
Yeah.
So
I know.
I picked that one up today, and I went in for a different comic, and I saw that. I'm like, yeah, I can't go wrong with this.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and drop the money, buy this one real quick.
yeah, I'm definitely going to pick that up whenever Yancey over there opens, or maybe not when it opens, but
It's
yeah.
the-
When they
It's-
reopen in the morning
Exactly.
tomorrow.
It's
Yeah.
the Power Rangers one, right? Or no?
No, I
You
picked
pointed to that one.
No, that's the We Are Demons.
Oh, okay, I see. I'm just looking at the. Got it.
yeah, there.
One of these is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That one.
Demons.
It's
That
like their
one's Power
independent
Ranger.
comic, isn't it? Or
Who
It's
did this one?
It was strictly on
Dark Horse.
Yeah, Dark Horse is doing
Okay.
it, but it was strictly on that. What's the app? What you're using? it right now,
oh,
aren't you?
comic something,
Oh.
right?
Comicspedia or something.
No, I use League of Comics Geeks.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll pull up all the comics that are coming out for the week.
Yeah.
So I
Gotcha.
can look ahead of time, okay, I want to buy this, and I make my list that way.
Right.
It's easier to stay organized.
Yep.
Because if I go in blindly, I'll start grabbing a dozen more than I originally
Yeah, it
needed.
is.
And
Every
I'll
time I
walk
go
out
in
with a
one-
huge thing of them.
Yeah.
We
Like
were
if you-
just in Emerald City. I don't know if you've been.
Oh, yeah, I love
that
Emerald.
fucking place is a candy store. I swear to God, amazing.
They are awesome. I've been up
Like-
there a few times. They got a good board game collection there.
Yeah.
So I pick up a
Oh,
lot
they
of board
do.
games
It's like
there.
a whole wall.
Yeah. I'll pick up a lot of board games here, and they always have celebrities coming in.
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
I
I've
guess
met-
the
Jason Fontes, I think is his last name. He played the Red Ranger in one of the Power Rangers series. And I actually got to interview
shit.
him there.
Oh, nice.
Jason David Frank's been there. They've had, God, so many different people.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's
no.
the one cool thing.
Yeah, I was surprised he hadn't been because I.
You've never been to
Dude, it was my first time, dude. I was again a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
I
He
couldn't
didn't
get
walk out with
away
anything.
from like anything in the store, but I made it out alive. I bought a Lego, you know.
Like,
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
That was it.
Yeah, you did.
there was
Lego
one time I
minifig.
went in there and they had the Lego minifigs you could buy, and they had My Hero Academia.
yes.
I'm like,
yeah.
I need these. They're for my friend. She'll love them.
Yeah.
And when she came over one day when we went to Universal, I gave them to her. I'm like, I got these for you, and she was so happy.
That's great.
She's like, I didn't even know they made them. I'm like, either did I.
Yeah,
So I
dude.
bought them. Another cool comic shop's Coliseum of Comics, over by Wiregrass Mall. It's smaller. At least the Tampa location's smaller than the Orlando one.
I feel like I probably have been there.
That sounds
but-
familiar. Yeah. I haven't been,
They
but
have a lot of cool collectibles there. I spend too much money going in there. I'm not allowed to go there.
Is that where you have to go through like a back entrance almost?
Well,
You
like
gotta go through like
speakeasy?
a weird side entrance over by Wendy's and cut through like 2 different parking lots to get to it.
Okay, maybe it's not the same one, but okay, all right.
It's
But
kind of
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
What comics
Those
did
are
you
the
pick
best
up?
ones.
Oh, I was gonna say, but no, I didn't. I didn't buy it. The Doom 2099 one.
Yeah.
I love the cover. That my sister actually found it the other day and like took a photo and showed me, and I was like in love. I was like, I'm on a hunt for this thing, dude. I have to find it. And I was like, one of these days.
Yeah, one of these days.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy them all. You know,
Yeah,
Doom
so-
2099.
I was happy they released Godzilla vs. the Power Rangers because I love Godzilla and I love Power Rangers, and combining them both is awesome. But let's go ahead and actually go into housekeeping real quick. Then we can actually kick off all the fun stuff. If you want to be a guest on the show, cosplay guest, just come up on the show. Tell us how much you love us or hate us or whatever. We don't mind. You can email us at comicbook101 home at comicbook101tv.com. Normally I know it by heart. I forgot. Info comicbook101tv.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Check out Yancey Street Comics. They have a lot of new comics there. And check out Mark Muncy. He has his new book coming out June or July, I found out the other day. So, and I was happy when I went Yancey Street today. They have a lot more toys.
Oh, really?
And they had some collector's edition of Thundercats Lino in a box set. And I saw them like, opened it up. I'm like, I want it. Flipped the price, $60. I don't want it
I
right
don't
now.
want it anymore.
Not that much.
No, I don't want it.
Nope.
No, not yet. One day. If it wasn't for a fact that I gotta go buy alcohol tonight and then some stuff for the house this weekend, I would have bought it.
Thundercats alcohol.
Yeah, Thundercats alcohol and bookshelf. What's more important right now? Usually the toys win.
Tough choices.
Usually toys win. Let's go ahead and talk about some nerd news that came out this past week.
Hell yeah.
Let me pull everything up. And
We got
so
nerds.
first of the nerd news, Batman Beyond, the White Knight cover, causes some disturbances and prices to skyrocket. Have you all heard about that?
I have not. No.
So, of course, you know how comics now got put out the normal one and a variant cover. So normally the A covers, the normal one, put out more of them and less of the variant. Well, the printing company messed up. They printed more of the variant than the original. And like almost all the shops on the East Coast got variants and not the original. So now everybody thinks the original cover is the more expensive one, and that's the one selling out. So it's kind of interesting how that happened.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Unfortunately, I didn't see that comic at the Yancey Street, or I would probably bought that.
Right.
But then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wanted Last Ronin to evoke a Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. And y'all haven't read that, have you?
Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns?
No, the new
No.
Ninja Turtles Last Ronin.
No.
I know you love Frank Miller Dark Knight.
Of course. Yeah.
After reading it, I definitely see how it compares to that because it's darker, gritty, type
Okay.
comic, blood,
Yeah.
death of all the turtles.
I do
but
love
one.
the Turtles, though.
Oh, this is probably the best one. You still can pick it up, like 5th print probably by now.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a first prints. I got mine and I won't open it.
Damn.
I won't buy a case for it and lock it up.
You got the first print. Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
One day I'll get a case and hang it on the wall. Then, of course, what I mentioned earlier, Godzilla vs. Power Rangers, and that comic can't go wrong with that because Power Rangers have been doing some awesome crossovers. They did the one last year with Ninja Turtles,
Yeah.
and that was really good. Getting Shredder as a Green Ranger, and they just released the figures for that too.
Yeah. I want to say they did a Justice League crossover, but
Yes.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
Okay.
they did.
They do all types of crossovers now.
And now has been run by Hasbro and everything. Who knows? They may do a crossover with My Little Pony, G.I. Joe. You never know.
Oh man, My Little Pony G.I. Joe
Just bring in
crossover.
all the toys.
That would be interesting. Well, which is funny because Magic the Gathering, if I'm right, is owned by Hasbro now. And they've
Right.
been doing crossovers with all the Hasbro stuff in there.
Oh, wow.
So we've talked about, will My Little Pony become Magic the Gathering?
Oh man.
Dude, that's such a popular game. I still haven't.
What, My Little Pony?
Yes.
You like ponies?
Magic the Gathering with My Little Ponies.
I see. So, which just made me think of something. So, a few weeks ago on the episode when we were talking about Flash, so Cage, one of the editors here, edits all the shows every week to put on social media, and he edited a little clip of you, or Dylan did, I guess. And
I think I saw it. I think I remember. I think I did watch it. Yeah.
something about Flash is hot.
Flash is hot?
Yeah, you said Flash is hot.
I mean, Flash is hot. I just want to say that. I just
Like,
wanna
what?
confirm.
Why is it a joke?
Yeah.
Why are we joking
That's
about
hot.
it?
I mean,
But
yeah.
just seeing that clip, because I was told about it, I'm like, really? And I watched it, I'm like, that's great. We will have to definitely see
Dude,
that
play that
one.
on repeat. Destroy me.
That's hilarious. I think I did watch that though. I do remember that.
But another interesting news, Spider-Man, well, Miles Morales' Spider-Man's been jumping around in the multiverse lately.
Uh-oh.
And he went into a different multiverse and found the most interesting version of Black Panther ever. Can you guess what version of Black Panther we would see?
Howdy, partner.
Exactly. A cowboy Black Panther.
Of course.
I don't know. I haven't read it. But he's called King in this. He's not even called Black Panther. He's
Oh my
just
god,
King.
of course his name is King. I have a neighbor whose dog's name is King. Oh my god. Anyway, go ahead.
Is it a German Shepherd?
No, it's like a bull, like
Oh.
big old thing.
Normally I see German Shepherds
big boy.
named King or Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every German Shepherd's named Bear.
Yeah.
But the most interesting thing I found out this week, so Moon Knight came out yesterday.
Yes.
So
God,
You're
before we
really
go into
holding
this-
me from talking
I
about
can't believe this.
Yeah.
How
So-
could this happen?
So how was it?
it. It was I think it's probably the best pilot yet.
Dude, you saw it twice because
I've seen it
You
twice.
saw it twice already?
Well, yeah, I watched it.
I came over to watch, but
I
you had
watched it
watched the
yesterday.
night prior. Yeah.
And then we were talking about it, and he was like, I haven't seen it. And I was
Yeah.
like, come over, we're watching it.
Yeah.
And we're like, Mike's seen it.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
I
was
have
like,
not.
Mike's seen it.
that's
So,
the
like,
that's the one
tonight.
reason I was like, I have to see it because Mike's seen it. If I can't see Mike and I've seen it,
yeah, exactly.
dude, I can't do this.
So, yeah, we watched it. I want to say it's probably the best pilot out of the Marvel shows. That's
dude, hands down for me.
yeah.
I was gonna say, I know people were complaining about it. Some people were saying it's slow. They didn't understand it. But again, then
has
I
to be.
messaged them. I'm like, have you read the Moon Knight comics? No, I didn't know anything about the comic. I'm like, that's probably why.
Yeah.
If you don't know anything about the comic, you're
Yeah.
probably not going to understand.
For a minute,
what's
it's a
going on.
mystery.
See-
It kind of plays it like that, and I like it.
Yeah, even if you don't read it or know who Moon Knight is, I don't think it's that hard to pick up. Like, because
guess you'd be
again, without
surprised.
saying anything
Yeah.
about it, it's like they make it very obvious what's going on.
Yeah, from the start.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Well, I know there's the gold guy shows up, which in the comics he's informant for Jake, the taxi driver, which is one of his other personalities I know we haven't got yet.
gotcha.
Okay.
Interesting. And now that changes my perspective on that scene.
Yeah.
But
I haven't
That's
seen
that.
that scene. I just someone
Right.
posted a clip showing him. I'm like, oh, I know who he is. Okay.
yeah, interesting. Yeah, no, that was. I thought it was really good. I can't wait to see more. Honestly, like I wish it wouldn't end after 6.
Yeah, I'll
know, man.
definitely watch it tonight. But Werewolf by Night, the comic that Moon Knight came out in, we've seen Blade in that comic. Marvel's doing a Halloween special on Werewolf by Night. So that's going to be in its live action.
That's
That's prime time
So-
for a crossover.
I think so. Can we get our first premiere Blade in it? Because we know there's going to be a new Blade movie.
I feel like yeah.
Because that would be
feel like
perfect
yes.
timing. But
Awesome.
Blade, maybe Moon Knight, see what we do. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for this.
Oh man. There's things I want to talk about Moon Knight. Sorry, go. Yeah, we'll
Nerding out.
Drop a All right, if you haven't watched it by now, it's your fault. Drop a spoiler.
Oh man, well, like
Don't do it
okay.
to him.
Have you seen it, Dylan? Okay, never mind. I won't do
don't
it
do
to
it.
2 people. I can't do it to 2
Yeah,
people.
man, next time.
Yeah, next time.
I was supposed to watch it last night, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going to get the editing done for the show done early. Then Dylan got home, and then spent like an hour and a half chatting with him. And 11:30, I'm like, shit, I need to hurry up and edit these photos. So I'm like, I'm not going to have time to watch this tonight.
All right, we'll get back to it next time.
All right, that's on my to-do list tonight is watch that.
There we go.
Then I'll watch next week's on time, then we can talk more about it. And hopefully
Perfect.
Dylan next week, well, he gets home late Wednesday, so
Oh, man.
we're going to have to do something. He'll watch it over the weekend. He'll have to plug his ears when we're talking about next week's episode.
All right.
But let's go ahead. Cosplayer of the week. We have an awesome cosplayer. You can find her at magnilukcosplays.com, and all of her social medias are there. And that's probably going to be the best way to do it. That's the only name I was given. No, that was it. That was all I was told. I know on Facebook it's LM Cosplays is the name I know her by. She does some amazing cosplays. Godzilla at ColossalCon. What got her into cosplay? Peer pressure, but in a good way. She didn't know anything about cosplay until the day she was in college, and her friends peer pressure her to go to an anime convention called Katsucon, and she decided to be a closet cosplay as original character Pokemon trainer, and she just fell in love with it and started doing it constantly and made it pretty much her whole life now. Why do you love to cosplay? I love the idea you can be whoever you want. Whether the character from video game, anime, meme, comic book, anything is possible. Cosplay is a creative way to celebrate what you are and passionate about. As a creative person, I love the process of making something and a sense of accomplishment. So, in her favorite cosplay, she said, it's really hard to say, but she loves her Tiny Tina one.
Oh, that's
love it too.
going to be in a game.
Yes,
Too.
it's out.
Oh,
Tiny
yeah.
Tina's Wonderland.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait a minute. Which one is it?
Tiny Tina. Right there.
It's like by the
Okay.
creators of...
She's one
it
like-
is
Borderlands.
It is
She's
a
on the
Borderlands.
dice.
Yeah, it is
game,
Borderlands.
She's on the a 20 dice.
Yeah. So she does some amazing cosplays. I've been following her on Facebook for a while now. Right after that Godzilla one got posted, I found that. I'm like, okay, I gotta follow you. Because Godzilla cosplay is cool. So let's go in our topic of the week. So this topic we were talking about doing on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
But then we didn't have the show, so we're like, all right, we'll do it the following time. Didn't have a show last week, so we'll still talk about still March. It counts.
Yeah.
So we're going green.
The last day of March.
We're going
Last
green,
day
baby.
in March. We're going green. Talking about comic book characters that are green or wears green armor or anything green. So who's your favorite green comic book character? On the list.
Well, goddamn.
Okay, out of the list, I feel like I know my favorite, but I would say maybe
Guy
if
Gardner.
Mysterio.
Oh,
Just
I was
cut 'em
gonna,
off.
I was gonna say Green Lantern, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But probably Mysterio if I had to pick a green character. That counts, right?
Yeah.
he's green.
He was green.
Yeah,
he's
so-
green all over.
What about
Yep.
you?
He's green in the eyes.
You look into his eyes?
Dude, he's got a bubble.
I mean, he's
for a
living in
head,
the flashes,
so,
right? So
you know,
Is he hot
his
like
eyes are
Flash?
everywhere. I don't know. I haven't taken the bubble off yet. I haven't popped that bubble yet. Anyway,
Do you write fan fiction about him?
all the time. But my favorite has to be Green Arrow. He's just
Yeah.
been like my, since day one. Solid homie style.
sure.
I love the wit. Like he's more comedic than they portray him in the show.
So you're talking about the animated version of Green Arrow.
Animated version, I prefer, yeah, because that's a good representation of him, I would say.
Because the live action one, he wasn't really witty.
No, they strayed away from that. He was just straight up Batman, with a bow and arrow. So
Mine would be in the topics we have. It would have been Green Lantern. But my next one, I'll go with the Green Ranger.
the Green Ranger.
Green Ranger.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Can't go wrong with Tommy.
Am I blanking? What Green Ranger? Oh, the
Power
Green Ranger,
Ranger.
Power Ranger.
Yes.
Okay.
I got
I
you.
didn't even think of them
You
as
knew
comic
who I
book
was
characters,
talking
dude.
about.
It took me a second too
Okay.
because I was like, wait, there's I'm thinking of like a guy with
I'm
like a
thinking
bandana,
cowboy.
a green
I'm thinking
bandana,
cowboy,
and like
Cowboy.
Yeah, yeah.
because like my mind was like Green Hornet. I mean, there's Green Hornet.
I
but-
thought about adding Green
Yeah.
Hornet to the list. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Green Hornet.
Green Hornet's a good one.
But Green Power Ranger. Let me
Yeah.
rephrase it.
Yeah, that
So
makes
Tommy
sense.
the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
Then
believe
Shredder
that
the
went
Green
over my head.
Ranger.
Gotcha.
I can't believe no one said Shrek, dude. What happened?
Was Shrek even made into a comic?
Okay,
Probably.
but
I'm
Rangers
sure.
though.
I'm sure he is.
Shrek's not a ranger.
No, I'm saying, you sir? Yeah. Because I want to say for the Power Rangers, they were live action.
They were live
before
action
comic,
first, yes, but they still made
there's
it. It's
DreamWorks?
better than picking this troll.
There's a market. Yeah.
No
I
one can
know,
see the
yeah.
troll, but like,
Yeah.
I
I know.
cover the troll up because I'm so
Yeah.
sick of that troll.
Yeah.
If you don't know who I'm
Bridge
talking
troll.
about, Grogu. I almost threw Yoda on the list just for shits and giggles.
you seem like you were in pain just saying Grogu. almost.
I'd rather say that than Baby Yoda
Yeah, fair enough.
because he's not Baby Yoda.
He's not. Yeah.
He's a little.
Not my Yoda.
Yeah, he's not my Yoda.
Hashtag not my Yoda.
I didn't vote for him. But let's talk about the first one. Probably, when you think of green comic book characters, this is probably the first one you think of. Hulk.
Yeah.
Bruce Banner, or from the original TV show, David Bruce Banner.
No.
Because they had to butcher that for some stupid reason.
Yeah. But he's not always green, as it turns out.
No, there's been, what, Red Hulk, Gray Hulk. I think those were the only colors?
Too many. Yeah, every color.
Yeah.
Every color of the rainbow.
So what do y'all like about Hulk?
I don't know. He's a scientist.
Yeah, I like
You
him
know.
more as Bruce Banner than the Hulk.
Yeah,
honestly.
I like the whole dynamic. The was it monster? There's like an old. He was based on an older character. Do you know the one I'm talking about? It's like a Frankenstein type, like
I think I know what
Mr.
you're
Hyde.
talking about.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr.
That's the
Hyde.
one.
Yeah.
He's like that, but comic, which
Yeah.
is cool.
So Stan Lee compared Hulk to the golem from the Jewish mythology.
Interesting.
That's definitely interesting. I could see that. But
Yeah.
usually, well, golems are dumb. So I
Well,
definitely see Hulk
yeah.
fit in that
Yeah,
category.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, Hulk
So-
doesn't really talk much.
Unless he's Professor Hulk or Mr. Fix-It, you know?
I'm not a fan
The
of
mobster
Professor
version.
Hulk.
Professor Hulk, yeah. You don't know about Mr. Fix-It?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, let me
Jordan's
tell
bringing
you.
something to the table.
Mr. Fix-It is a mobster version of Hulk where he's decked out in mobster gear, like fedora and suit. I'm surprised that I'm bringing something new to the table here
Yeah.
with the Hulks. But yeah, no, he's a cool character. He's like,
Does he talk?
he does talk. He's more, again, he's like Kingpin if he was Hulk and like, yeah, badass.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
He's
then?
bad guy. He's like grayish. He's like an alternate personality, I want to say. Yeah, I haven't read up on him too
So
much.
he's like,
but I know a
'cause-
little bit.
Yeah.
He's like an alternate skin in one of the fucking Hulk video games. So
When they first printed Hulk, he was gray.
Yeah.
But then like there was like
yeah,
an ink
I think it was a
problem or
nod to
something.
that. I want to say.
Yeah.
So that's
Interesting.
Cool.
I'm definitely going to have to look this one up now
Yeah,
because
dude.
that just sounds Hulk as a mobster just seems very interesting.
Yeah.
We do have a video for Hulk. If we can go ahead and play that.
So it's better than the Maestro version of Hulk, where it's
Yeah.
just a villain version Hulk, but which is also kind of cool.
We have a funny Hulk video if once Dylan's able to play it.
Hawkeye!
Nat, what are you doing?
A little help!
I got him.
Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Puny god.
It's probably one of my favorite scenes with Hulk there.
Oh, yeah.
Either that or when he punches Thor.
I was gonna say, yeah, that part's great too. Or just
Dude.
where Bruce Banner does the whole like,
I'm always angry.
I'm always angry, and then,
That was a
like,
clip I originally found, but it was like 5.5 minutes long. I'm like, I don't want to play that because to get to that part was like 2 minutes into the video. I'm like,
Yeah.
forget that.
Yeah.
dude.
And then the other videos were Hulk with Edward Norton, Hulk with Eric Bana. And I'm like, no, those were horrible.
There's no point in those. Yeah.
Eric Bana, we don't even talk. That Hulk was horrible. Edward Norton wasn't as bad.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Then I almost thought about throwing an old school Hulk video in there. But then I'm like, we don't need any guy painted green. But Dylan, I think you said you had a photo for us? Kind of?
Oh, Mr. Fix-It?
Mr. Fix-It.
Mr. Joe Fix-It?
Yes, sir.
Jordan, you've changed the game.
He brought something new to the table tonight.
I'm just playing the game.
Now this entire show will be dedicated to Joe
This
Fix-It.
is my game. You're just playing in it.
I'm going to definitely have to start looking for comics with him. Because now I got to definitely look into this.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And sorry if we can't get it. Let's talk about the next one. Your favorite. Let's let you talk about it first.
Oh, Green Lantern. You know,
Which Green Lantern?
not Kyle Rayner.
Damn.
Anybody but Kyle
That's what I was
Rayner.
gonna say, dude.
Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan. I don't know. I really liked Alan Scott just because I kind of
The original?
I kind of fell in love with the
I love his outfit.
Golden Age. Yeah, and he crafted the ring from a rock from Oa instead of that's
Being just
what
given to him.
Yeah, and so but Hal Jordan's got the wit. Guy Gardner's just angry, and
And he's a ginger. You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
so-
The one punch.
Yeah.
That's like the thing he's known for. Is
Right.
where Batman punches him in one
John
punch.
Stewart.
John Stewart, great Green Lantern. Because I think that's when I kind of fell in love with the character is John Stewart from the animated series.
Yeah.
So, and I really want Idris Elba to be John Stewart in some sort of adaptation.
All right. I
Make
can
it
see
happen.
that.
Make it happen.
Joe Fixer.
Joe, the man.
All right. That's pretty badass right there. He has little
Interesting.
women behind him. All right. I'd be scared of that one. I want to see him fight Kingpin.
Dude, Kingpin don't stand no chance.
But yeah, Green Lantern. I mean, when you come down to his like weaknesses, where he doesn't like yellow or wood, you know, it's kind of
Get beat by a number 2 pencil.
exactly. You just stab
A yellow wooden pencil. You're done.
Literally anything, yeah.
But yeah, no.
All right. So I'm going to put you on the spot. Do the oath.
Oh, okay. In brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. For those who worship evil's might, beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
Dude, it's solid.
Thank you.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Thank you.
True fan.
Yeah. Do you want to know the orange ones?
Sure.
It's like that's like
let's
greed,
go.
greed, right?
I think no, it's just mine. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's
One
the
word.
that's,
Mine,
that's
mine,
the
mine,
oath.
mine, mine.
Yeah, that's the oath.
But you've also had Sinestro as Green Lantern at one time.
Yes, that's
he
right.
started as that.
Yeah, and then that's when he created the rainbow, basically. Because if it wasn't for Sinestro becoming a Yellow Lantern, I mean, when you make a Green Lantern, like back in
Yeah.
what 1940. I mean, you probably wouldn't at that time. They probably didn't even care to make other lanterns with different colors.
Definitely not, dude.
But like when you make a character like that and you don't make other colored lanterns, like the whole like rainbow, like you know, you're missing an opportunity. So even if people don't like it, like the red lanterns and the purple lanterns. And the
yeah,
blue
I want to say they
lanterns.
started off with the whole yellow weakness, you know?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it just,
exactly.
it like implied there's more. you know,
Exactly.
The whole thing.
And
They
I
all
love
have-
the Green Lantern Corps because you get so many different ones from a squirrel to Kilowog
Yes.
and so many random aliens that just pop up as them.
Yeah, and I was actually I was gonna bring my favorite comic book cover, and it was Green Lantern from like Emerald Knights #2, and he's got like all the rings on his fingers because
Okay.
he just goes absolutely
Oh yeah, when he becomes parallaxed because they was it like Superboy destroys his Emerald City or whatever.
yeah, something like
I
that.
forget what the
So what's
city
your
name.
favorite Green Lantern story?
Green Lantern story? If I had to choose a favorite story, I think it's like what's it, Brightest Day.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
one of them.
Say
That's-
Blackest Night is like probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I
that's-
know they kind of
that's the one I was
actually.
actually going to mention was the
Yeah.
Blackest Night
Yeah.
story arc.
Yeah.
Because out of all of them, that's probably the best one I've seen.
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, I consider them like one and the same sort
Yeah.
of thing.
and just the whole story arc with that, and everybody being killed by the Black Lanterns was awesome.
Yeah, honestly, I love how they opened up the New 52 series back in 2011 when they were doing the other reboot, and it's Green Lantern meeting Batman for the first time.
Yeah,
and they go through the whole like. I thought you weren't real, or like, were you like a vampire or something like that?
So, one word for the Green Lantern movie. You first. The live-action movie.
Hot Wheels? What?
Okay.
Yeah. That was me when I was, 11 years old?
Can we put that on the video clips? One word for Green Lantern, Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, Blake Lively, am I right?
No, Ryan Reynolds.
I was going for Ryan Reynolds.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Nobody can be better looking than Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Let's go ahead and play the Green Lantern trailer.
Oh, no.
The great light has gone out in the universe. Worlds annihilated. Lanterns, we face an unprecedented danger. An enemy powerful enough to destroy entire civilizations. To fight this enemy, the Ring chose a human. But I don't need to tell you your duty. Your name.
Hal Jordan.
The Ring chose you.
Take it.
Speak the oath.
Speak the oath, because everybody knows the oath. I pledge allegiance to a lantern that I got from a dying purple alien.
So, this is the chosen human.
The ring turns thought into reality. Its limits are only what you can imagine.
The sword of human.
Remember, your enemy is not gonna play fair.
Is that what I think it is?
An alien life form, Doctor.
The first that mankind has ever encountered.
Son, we're gonna get you well again.
I've never felt better in my life.
They said they wouldn't have chosen me if you didn't see something I don't see yet.
I see. You had the ability to overcome fear.
Stay here.
No problem.
If you die, innocent lives will be lost. Your world will be annihilated.
Help me save my planet.
Fight it. Fight it with me. Brightest day, blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light!
One's gonna know what I'm talking about.
No Hot Wheels, Jordan?
All right, but listen, if you saw the movie, you would know.
Which, unfortunately, we all have.
Yeah. When he first uses the ring, he pulls out a Hot Wheels,
Yeah.
light construct or whatever.
The outfit is what killed it for me.
Yeah. So sad.
But at least he redeemed himself as Deadpool, and
did.
he killed himself
Reading
for
the
doing
Green
that movie.
Lantern
Yeah.
script,
So
yeah.
that it was redeemed. Your favorite one? Let you go here and introduce this one.
My favorite character, Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I was gonna say that was the next one on the list, actually.
Sure. Dude, honestly, I haven't read many Green Arrow stories, but yeah, it's unfortunate.
Do you know his oath?
Certainly.
Kill whoever.
Yeah. I have a punching bag arrow, and I'll shoot you with it. Yeah, no, I guess, fell in love with the animated version where you have him in his classic outfit. Like the hood is what I prefer him in.
Yeah.
Because again, I was around the time where I was
So
first
you like
introduced
the
to him.
blonde hair dot.
Yeah.
Blonde hair one.
Yeah, I was watching Smallville at the time, and he was in that. They just brought him in. I was like, oh my god.
That version of him wasn't bad.
Yeah,
I
it
was
wasn't
happy with
bad,
that.
dude. Because if it was bad, I think they wouldn't have done a spin-off and the whole CW thing wouldn't have probably happened. You know.
No, I definitely agree.
And it's crazy.
Jack Kirby played a huge role in this too.
Yeah. I don't know if you recall, I hadn't known this for a long time either, but the actor that played Green Arrow in Smallville, he was cast in a pilot for Aquaman that they tried to do.
Oh, I thought
he just fell through the floor awful or something.
I thought they were supposed to do the Arrow series with him, weren't they?
I don't know.
I think so.
But then that fell through.
Yeah.
Then many years later, we get a better Arrow show.
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed that show. The first season, I didn't enjoy it. Then I started watching it. I think this season they brought Deathstroke in season 3 because what caught my attention, we were talking about Harley Quinn's going to be in it. I'm like, all right, I got watching. The scene was like 5 seconds long. You just hear her voice in a jail cell.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
I'm like, okay, this show's not that bad. And then I started watching it. I got hooked on it.
It's like a Suicide Squad episode or something like that. When they're in the squad.
The last episode I remember, there was like that one, it was like, I don't even remember. Like, he was like trying to not be Arrow again, and he runs away with Felicity.
He's always not trying to be
For
Arrow.
the 10th time.
Yeah, and there was like one part of like a season finale, I remember just one of the jokes where it was like, Felicity's like, oh, I was thinking maybe I would change my name to like Oracle. And he was like, I think that's taken or something like that.
Yeah.
And just like those small jokes they throw in there.
But Green Arrow's always been great. I've always enjoyed the comic. But we do have a Green Arrow video clip as well. I think you'll enjoy this one.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good clip.
That's
I've never watched that episode, and when I was looking for clips last night, I'm like, what's this? And I just started laughing my ass off. I'm like, this is good. I like that.
That's great.
Poor Batman didn't know what was happening at first. Next screen one, Martian Manhunter. John Jones.
Yes.
He was first time we saw him was Detective Comics 225 in 1955. Martian Manhunter is one of the 7 original Justice League members of America. And he's been around quite a while. We've seen him pop up in the Supergirl show.
Yep.
We saw him recently in the Batman, Justice League movie at the end.
Yep.
So he's always been an interesting character. I've loved him on Supergirl.
The 2 things I know is that he can shapeshift.
Yeah.
And he likes Oreos. That's about the extent of my knowledge of John Jones.
And he's allergic to fire, as it turns out, like everyone else.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He's just like everybody else.
Nobody likes fire. I believe he was also in Smallville too, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, for a little bit.
That's where I think that's where the Oreo thing came from.
Yeah. Because I remember meeting the actor that played him at MegaCon one year.
Oh, nice.
Because he was super cool. I'm like, you look super cool. And when I went to his booth, he was so down to earth, just hanging out with everybody. I'm like, okay, I like you.
Nice.
You're cool. But he's been around for quite a while. He's always had that attitude, like he's better than everyone, kind of, but very smart.
I don't know. I found him kind of sweet, you know? He's like a lost puppy, but an alien.
Do you want him as a lost puppy?
A little bit, yeah.
A little Martian Manhunter running around.
He's also, like, in the animated cartoon, he's like usually the only person, like, at the computer, like at the watchtower.
The smart one.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to handle the fucking techno shit or whatever. I don't know.
Because he's too smart to go out there and fight and lose. He's like, I'm just going to sit back, let y'all idiots do everything wrong, then I'll come save the day.
He's kind of like Superman, but if he was weak to fire, you know, which is like, or a box of matches, as I should say. That's his weakness.
We do have a video clip on Martian Manhunter.
Can I help you? I'm sure you know Darkseid is not finished with Earth. The anti-life equation is here somewhere. And we have to find it before he does. There's a war coming. And I'm here to help.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I've gone by many names and taken many forms. And like you, I've realized I have a stake in this world. And it's time I started fighting for it.
Oh. Well, we can definitely use the help. So, glad you're here.
You know, I never thought I'd see the Defenders of Earth united and fighting as one. It wouldn't have happened without you, Bruce. Your mother and father would be proud.
Hope so.
Well, I'll be in touch. Oh, and some have called me the Martian Manhunter.
Guess I'll see you around.
So it's cool to see him actually show up, because the first time was the Superman movie. He was the general in that.
Right.
And it was hinted that it was him, and nobody knew for sure until this came out officially that it was him.
Right.
Gotcha.
And I understand why he keeps himself hidden as a different character, because if you saw that walk up to you, you'd be pretty scared. I wouldn't want to go near him.
Yeah, that's kind of a tame version. Like the Martians that they use in like the comics are like awful.
Oh yeah,
they're like monsters.
And even the ones on Supergirl were not pleasant looking when they showed the red Martians on there. No. Yeah. But another green character, popular now because of Marvel Cinematic Universe, the WandaVision show, Vision.
Yes.
He's definitely a powerful character and created by robots and everything. He was created by Roy Thomas and artist John Buscemi. First appeared in Avengers number 57, published in 1968. The cover date was October, actually, and loosely based on Timely Comics character of the same name who was an alien from another dimension. Vision is an android, sometimes called a synthezoid, built by the villainous robot Ultron, which was created by Hank Pym, not Iron Man.
So, like, Hank Pym's like
got
his...
mention that. Iron Man didn't create him.
He's like Ant-Man's grandson, right? Because Ant-Man created Ultron, and Ultron is Vision's father. They got a whole family going. No, but I heard that story about the Vision family is pretty good, though. I forget who does that.
Oh, I forgot the name of the one where Wanda dreams up the kids and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy because every time when you're reading it, you think the kids are real, but then when she goes off to fight, the kids disappear.
Right.
And you're like, okay, and then you find out she's imagining everything.
Yeah.
Then later in other comics, Magneto or somebody made the kids, and it gets complicated.
Do you guys know of the character? Because I like Vision, but I feel like if I had to choose, there's a DC counterpart that I want to say came before called Mr. Terrific. Or no, not Terrific. Mr. Miracle. That's the name. He's like from the New Gods, where he's like he can phase through shit.
I know
and
who
like,
you're talking about.
He's like his whole thing is like he's Houdini. He can escape anything or whatever.
I wonder what year he came out.
He's very cool.
Yeah.
He's like married to the big Booba Barba.
What were you gonna say?
Big Barda.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her name.
Mr. Miracle came out in April '71.
He's got green in there.
So actually, Vision was first.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. I just prefer this.
Yeah, he does.
Guy.
The outfits looks a lot like Vision.
Yeah.
Iron Man Vision.
They're definitely
thing.
different, but I want to say Tom King, right, the writer that did the Vision story, did a story for Mr. Miracle, which is also really good.
Okay.
Kind of recently. So just not to step on Vision's toes here, but I just anyway.
You could have even if
Gotta
you wanted
represent.
Vision wouldn't let you.
I just love Vision from Age of Ultron. I will fight for that movie. So hard.
I enjoyed that movie, even though how they made him is wrong. It was annoying.
Fair enough.
But it was good. And actually, let's watch a clip from the Vision I have. It's actually from Age of Ultron.
This framework is not compatible.
The genetic coding tower is at 97%. You have got to upload that schematic in the next 3 minutes.
I'm gonna say this once.
How about nunts?
Shut it down.
Nope, not gonna happen.
You don't know what you're doing.
And you do? She's not in your head?
I know you're angry.
No, we're way past that. I could choke the life out of you and never change a shade.
Banner, after everything that's happened.
Nothing compared to what's coming.
You don't know what's in there.
This isn't a game.
The creature.
No. Go on. You're saying?
What? You didn't see that coming?
I'm rerouting the upload.
Go ahead, piss me off.
Such a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Still enjoy watching it to this day.
Oh, yeah.
We have one more left and a little bit of time left. We haven't had any villains yet. So we had to throw a villain on here.
There we go.
Poison Ivy was definitely a good green villain. It was hard to pick because there was Green Goblin and stuff. But first time we see Poison Ivy is Batman 181, June of '66, created by Robert Nagner and Sheldon Moldoff. Poison Ivy's nowadays is actually getting a better story arc with the whole Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn stories they've been doing.
Right.
And even on the Poison Ivy show, or Harley Quinn animated show, it's great seeing them, the whole interaction they get, and kind of loving each other, I guess.
Yeah, they do that very well. Like,
Yeah.
They are like the best, probably, villain duo.
Yeah.
Because they don't have many of those.
But are they really
They have a
villains
very
anymore?
healthy relationship, indeed.
They're kind of borderline at some points. But I do have a Poison Ivy video. We're not going to be able to talk much about her, but let's play this video real quick.
Well, I can respect your opinion. Sadly, I'm not good at rejection. I'm afraid you'll have to die. Let the poisons and toxins burn a grave for you deep into the earth you love so much. Bye-bye, dear. Fellow maniacs, bidding begins! Yes, sir. I am so pleased you won the bidding, your supreme ruthlessness. Yeah, well, we're making the final modifications on Bane right now. We'll have a flawless super soldier out to you tomorrow by overnight mail. Dr. Isley? Pamela? You look great. Especially for a dead woman.
Hello, Jason. I think I've had a change of heart. Quite.
Me?
Literally. The animal plant toxins had a rather unique effect on me. They replaced my blood with aloe, my skin with chlorophyll, and filled my lips.
Oh.
With venom. Oh, and Jason, one other thing. I probably should have mentioned this earlier. I'm poison. It's a jungle in here. I am nature's arm. Her spirit. Her will. Hell, I am Mother Nature. And the time has come for plants to take back the world so rightfully ours. Because it's not nice to fool with Mother Nature. Wayne Enterprises. Coming, Bane, darling. We've got a plane to catch.
We just had to see him.
That ruined the whole clip right there.
My God, but he's green. He's green, right?
Green. Oh, green
Venom.
Green syrup, whatever
Green
you call
syrup,
it.
The green syrup. Yeah.
Delicious.
So,
My Lucky Charms.
how well do y'all know comics by George Perez?
A little
Teen
bit.
Titans, Wonder Woman.
He does a lot of. I want to say he did Amalgam comics for a little while. I wanna say.
So I'm thinking next week we do a George Perez tribute episode. Do y'all know what's happening with him right now?
I don't think so.
So George Perez was diagnosed with cancer.
Oh no.
He actually doesn't have much longer to be around. It's very sad. He's canceled a lot of his appearances. He showed up at Holiday Matsuri last December for a DC Comics shoot. So it was great to see him there.
Yeah.
He's doing, I think, officially his last convention, if he's still around, is MegaCon.
In Orlando?
Yes.
Wow.
Hopefully we'll be going to MegaCon. If we do, be really awesome if we can try to get an interview with him. Super nice guy. I've met him dozens of times. One of the most down-to-earth people. It's going to be sad when we lose him. He's done so much for comics. He's the first person to write a comic at the same time for Marvel and DC and being published under the same name. Because back then, if you were doing that, one of the companies, you had to go under a fake name.
Yeah.
So he was the first one to actually do that. So it's going to be sad when we lose him. I definitely want to do a tribute episode to him. And actually, if we can, save that episode. And I want to send it to his wife. Because right now, I'll put the links next week. They're asking all the fans if you want to record like a minute video for him to email it to her for him.
Nice.
So I think we should definitely do a little clip from all of us here. Just mention our favorite George Perez moments would be very special for them.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hate to end the show on a sad note like that.
Right.
But I think that would be a really good episode if y'all are down for that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely. I'm sure there's a lot more I know.
Yeah. We'll talk in the chat this week and then start throwing stuff.
Yeah.
Look up his Wikipedia and you'll find so much that he's done.
Sure,
And I got some
sure.
comics from him. I know I got a Wonder Woman comic he did.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it. Again, email us at home, comicbook101tv.com, info, comicbook101tv.com. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Check out Mark Muncie's page. He has a great new Erie Appalachia coming out very, very soon. I'm going to definitely be pre-ordering that. Check out Yancey Street Comics and Nerdosphere. We have our gaming store opening Monday. So that's going to be cool right down the hall. But we'll see y'all next week.
See you.